Well, I'm in one of my favorite spots again here on the Nushagak River in southwest Alaska with Alaska Kingfishers. You know, this is one of my favorite venues. I've been here now 2 or 3 times, and we're here the second week in July for the king salmon run. And as you know, the Nushagak River is known for having the largest run of king salmon in all of Alaska, still averaging well over 100,000 kings per year. To this point, they've had about 87,000 kings come up the river, and so we're expecting a great week this week, not only for king salmon. The chums will be here. We'll be fishing some of the sandbars for chum salmon on our fly rods, and also we're going to do a little exploring and see if we can catch some smaller northern pike here in some of the back eddies in the sloughs. So I know it's going to be a great week, and I know you're going to enjoy this edition of Sportsman's News Television.
Who's my net man? I want a professional net man. It's worth $10.
Well, we don't have a professional, but we can have one on there. I don't know. Okay, now.
Okay.
So don't put back in the water. Good decision. Probably under 28 inches.
Look what I got all over me.
Slime? Bit slime. What happened to his
From the nets.
net?
Yeah, to escape the nets.
There you go.
Alright.
It's pretty heavy.
It's going to tip him over.
Yeah. See if you can press that a couple of times.
So when he talks about the
Bench-
shotgun, he's kind of just lifting, kind of looking down
Okay.
the fish a little bit. There you go.
bench press that thing.
Obviously their name is chum salmon or dog salmon, and not because they feed them to dogs, because of the teeth that they eventually form as they chain. You can start to see a few of the variations of the striations, but they'll get nice pretty purple colors, green colors, kind of a bar tiger shape. This one is just starting to turn. So nice chum.
Release. Now this is fishing.
That's right. Probably 10 pounds. Yep. Come on, get that. Chums and silvers are two of the fish that really like to take the easy route. They call them kind of lazy because they come through the slower runs of the water. And so I would imagine, I haven't fished this particular area during the silver run, but I'd imagine when the silvers start in August to run up the river here too, that they're going to basically be catching the silvers in a lot of these same areas as they are the chums now. So the nice thing about the chums and the sockeye, or the red salmon, are both running up the river in the months of late June and July, and then the silvers will start in August, and the king season ends on July 30th. So this coincides perfectly with the king run, so it gives you a little bit of a change of pace during the day. You can fish for the kings. When your arms are wore out from catching so many kings, you can come over here and have a great time here. We've also been able to catch some northern pike, smaller northern pike, in some of the slow, sloughy areas off the main channel of the river. So boy, a lot to do here at Alaska Kingfishers on the Nushagak River in southwest Alaska. So Connor, tell us this morning what we're going to be doing here for fishing for these kings on the Nushagak.
All right, today we're going to be bobber dogging bait. The method is basically we're just dragging this bait along the bottom with the bobber as an indicator. So we got a sliding float up here with our stop set about 20 feet. We're only fishing in 10 to 14 feet of water. So our lead here, our slinky weight, it'll actually be dragging along the bottom, presenting a more lifelike drift through the bottom of the river, as opposed to fishing without the bobber, because it puts that more angle of a pull on it, and fish just love it.
So now the different species of salmon actually will swim in different areas of the river. So the
Correct.
kings like the deepest channels normally?
Yeah, the kings will generally stay in the deeper, more boily, pooly water, whereas the chums that we may be fishing for later on, they'll sit in that froggy water, more shallow. We'll find them in anywhere from 2 to 4 feet of water, and we'll approach them with jigs or flies, whatever that be.
You know, and the one thing about the Nushagak is they have historically the largest run, numbers-wise, of king salmon in the whole state of Alaska. In the heydays, it was 300,000 to 500,000 kings a year would come up this river. Now they're still getting in that 100-plus range, and so the neat thing about the Nushagak that kind of stands out against basically all the rest of the rivers in Alaska is that once you do retain a fish, you can still keep fishing, practice catch release. Like on the Kenai River, once you catch a fish and you keep it, you're done. That's all you can do that day. The limit here is 4 per year, and so most of the trips are based around a 4-day trip, and so you can keep 1 king each day. They have a special clause: if you need to catch a fish, you can catch 2, but one has to be under 28 inches.
Correct.
And one can be over. So great place. Of course, the chum salmon fishing this time of year can be spectacular too. It gets a little break in what you're doing, but great fishing here on the Nushagak River with Alaska Kingfishers. About
For
a
the record, that wasn't as big.
14, 15 pound king. So that's kind of on the smaller spectrum of the size you'll catch most of your fish in. They'll be between, they say the average is between about 18 and 30 pounds, and that's where we've been experiencing so far. So, but all fish are great fish to catch. Commercial nets. Number 2 in the lead for the big
Now you're in third
boat
place.
derby. Boat derby. Kevin gets moved to all alone in third because there's a tie for second. No, but he's heavy. He's staying down. He's a good one. Boy, another great fish. Great fight. This one really, you could tell it was a big fish right off the bat. He kept me down on the bottom, and Connor kept saying, "How does he look?" And I said, "We haven't seen him yet because he wouldn't come up." So, great fish. Another tag on it too, huh?
No, that's
Oh no, that's
some
part
sort
of
of
his-
scar. Yeah, that's the bone in the dorsal fin.
Yeah,
there.
we've actually caught a couple of tagged fish here, so it's been interesting. But boy, another great fish here with Alaska Kingfishers on the Nushagak River.
Yeah. Now that's what we're looking for, is a bigger one like that.
We just finished our morning session here with Alaska Kingfishers here on the Nushagak, and we had quite the experience. As you can see, we got 3 really nice kings. We've got another one laying over there on the ground. You can keep one a day, and so we've actually limited out for today as far as what we can keep, but the great part is it's catch and release, so we'll be fishing the rest of the day for some more lunkers like this. And tell you what, 1 or 2 of these a day and your arms are ready to fall off. So get yourselves up here and have the time of your life, because that's exactly what it is. Just another one of the little sidebars here at Alaska Kingfishers. Came in a little slough area here and just throwing a little weighted fly. It doesn't really matter what color too much. This is it was yellow and white. It's changed colors a little bit, but we've caught them on poppers. We've caught them on sinking flies. It's pretty mossy here, so you can't get under the subsurface too much, but kind of fun. Really aggressive fish. For those of you that fish for northern pike, and fun to catch. Do we have any kind of a measure? Because this one could be the new record. Wow. We might need to put Ken Danjanovich's name on the record book. Nice.
big. That's big.
That's the biggest one. This is what we're looking for right here. Beautiful.
Water and then tilt it back towards us. We can see kind of more. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think. Back towards the more. That is more time.
I can tell you more, just a little one. I can't believe he wasn't fighting at all. Came right at me, and yeah, I wouldn't have never thought that was going to be that big of a fish. One thing about these chums, they're about as strong as any of the different salmon species, really, especially on the fly rod. So they average about 8 to 15 pounds, and they can be really fun on a fly rod. Great fish, and as you see, the stripes on the chums go vertically up and down. And when the males get into the spawning mode, they get a really big snipe on their front lip, and they get basically 2 canines. That's where they get their nickname dogfish. So pretty average fish, probably about 8 or 9 pounds. You know, when a venue's this good, it's really tough to leave at the end of the week, and that's what we find ourselves in here at the Kingfishers camp on the Nushagak River. Boy, again, they met our every expectation. The food was great. The accommodations for a tent camp are the best you'll see, and the fishing was superb. Anytime you have a chance to catch double-digit numbers of kings salmon in Alaska in this day and age is really something special, and that's exactly what you can do here on the Nushagak River. So the next time you're looking for a great outdoor adventure in Alaska, make sure you give Rob Fuentes and his staff a call at the Bear Claw Lodge group, which encompasses both the Nushagak River for the Alaska Kingfishers Camp and also their Bear Claw Lodge in the Wood Tikchik area of Bristol Bay, Alaska, in southwest area of Dillingham. And again, thank you for joining us on this edition of Sportsman's News Television.
Sportsman's News Television is brought to you by Alps Outdoors. Exceed your expectations. CVA. It's just a better gun. Double Tap Ammunition. Made with pride in the USA. Sitka. Turning clothing into gear. Browning. The best there is. Bushnell Trophy Cam HD. And brought to you by your local Ford stores, home to built Ford tough trucks.
What's America's best-selling brand of trucks? You're in for a big surprise, pal. Actually, you're not. It's Ford F-Series again, and it wasn't even close. Same trucks that have been leading the industry for 39 straight years. Why? Game-changing innovation, like F-150's high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy, which helps make it stronger, more capable, and more efficient than ever. Innovation. It's why Ford F-Series is making every other truck brand history.